All right, guys, we're here with today's overall 250 winner, Jake Piccolo. You messed me up on that one. Went 5-1. So, I mean, was up front all day. Definitely was a threat, even in the first moto. But you know, take us through your day, and so you get the overall. So this is the first overall, first overall, I guess you'd say, right? So, how did it feel? And tell us, you know, what you thought of Gopher and how gnarly it was.
Yeah, so I struggled with the first moto a bit. I was up in the front pack, like third or something, and then I struggled with arm pump really bad. So I kind of fell back a bit, and I was kind of just trying to save that moto. And then the second moto, I just came out, got a fat hole shot, and kind of just led the whole race. And the gap, my mechanic Andrew was putting the gap on the pit board, and it was just getting bigger and bigger. And I don't know, I just felt like I was in the zone, and I don't know, it felt good.
What was the biggest number you saw on that board? That was incredible.
I think it got to 49, and then
40, what?
49, and then
Yeah,
I think
it was huge. I saw that one.
I looked back, and then I think it was 52 was top.
Yeah, so that was, I think, and Billy and I talked about this, I think that's one of the most dominating moto performances in the 250 class I've seen in years. I can't think of one that even compares, to be honest with you, especially at this track. And I'll admit, at one point I forgot that you were in the lead because you were so far gone. And that's kind of embarrassing to say, but I honestly didn't. I forgot about him. You were gone. I mean, obviously the bike was working well. You felt good. You said that, you know, you got the whole shot, and we're just gone. And everyone seemed to be kind of trying to fill in behind you, and you know, and find their own pace. And I wonder if they even, you know, knew how far you were out front. Because there seemed to be so many battles happening behind you that, like, you just checked out, plain and simple. So, I mean, we already kind of talked about how it felt, but I'm sure it felt amazing to do that, especially this. So, what did you think of the second moto? How rough it was, and you know, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so basically, the first one I kind of felt like the bike was beating me up a bit, and the arms were just pumping up. And then so we made a couple of changes on the suspension, front and rear actually, and the bike felt way better out there the second moto. I felt like it was just, you know, suspension was steady, and it felt really, really comfortable to ride, and I just felt super comfortable on the bike that second moto.
Okay, so a couple more, you know, keep it pretty quick, but
Too late.
What? So, I mean, everyone talks about it all the time you spent down south this winter, and I mean, obviously at Club MX, it's obviously made a huge, you know, you've made huge gains from last year, and it seems to really kind of brought that consistency around. You know, because last year you were kind of still learning, I think, and getting your feet wet in the pro class, but this year it's like, I mean, you were definitely, we keep talking about different dark horses and stuff, but you know, we all expect you to do well, but I mean, I don't know if I expect you to do this well this early on. So you know, maybe go over that and see, maybe like give us your biggest thing you learned like down south, and then what you brought into this year.
Yeah, I just like to give a huge shout out to Club MX, Ben and Brandon, the trainers down there, and Hayden. They helped me a ton, and the whole club facility is just amazing. And you know, we were really working on consistency. I knew I had the speed, but we were working on consistency, and yeah, obviously, as you can tell, it's definitely helped. And yeah, I'm just feeling solid, and you know, I feel like a new rider pretty much on this next year. So feels good.
Awesome. All right, so we'll wrap it up. But I mean, obviously the expectations have maybe changed going to the rest of the season. So I mean, is kind of, you know, wins from here on out? Is that the plan, or as we go further east and then come back?
Honestly, I'm just focused on like podiums, and consistent rides, and then, you know, when we get later into the series, you know, look at that championship, see where we're at, and you know, just gun for the championship. Yeah.
All right, championship contender, I'd call him Jake Piccolo, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, Jake, thanks for the chat, and you know, maybe give us a rundown of your sponsors and all the people that helped you get here.
Yeah, so huge shout out to Elle at Sky Racing, my mechanic Andrew, Verna Motorsports, MH, Vesta Properties, Parkridge Homes, Foxhead Canada, Rhino Power, KTM Canada, everyone else. Mom and Dad also, thank you very much.